I was in Nigeria when Yar'Adua came to power to supervise the elections.
That's correct.
Did they not, speculate on the political transition Nigeria would have, like what they're experiencing at the moment? Yar'Adua is dead and Goodluck Jonathan is now president. Was it not speculated by the NDI, given that he was not in a perfect health condition even before the elections?
Well, NDI has been in Nigeria since the transition of 1998, 1999. And we were there to monitor the elections of 2007, April 2007. And at the time, there was a lot of speculation about late former President Yar'Adua's health. But speculation that we didn't take too seriously because we didn't have any scientific information to base our judgment on. And besides, we had not been involved with the primaries within the PDP that led to the emergence of Yar'Adua as the PDP flag bearer. We did see, obviously, during the campaign that he was a little tired, but he seemed so strong-willed that everybody thought he would be able to make it through. So, it's a bit of a surprise that things developed so quickly to the point where he passed away, and our condolences to his family and to the people of Nigeria. But I must say that I have been surprised as well with the kind of smooth transition that Nigeria has known that has led to the emergence of Goodluck Jonathan as the current president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Because there were a lot of fears by the fall, November, December 2009 and January of 2010. There were a lot of fears that because of the poor state of health of Yar'Adua at the time and the fact that Jonathan was vice president and then only acting president, that things could go really wrong for Nigeria. But I must give credit to the Nigerian people, the lawmakers, the policymakers, Nigerian civil society, for having stayed fast to the provisions of the Nigerian constitution to make sure that there could be an orderly transfer of power to Goodluck Jonathan, and that upon Yar'Adua's passing, Goodluck Jonathan could become the president of the Republic of Nigeria and then appoint Sambo as his vice president, so the two of them can finish the remainder of the term of Yar'Adua through 2011.
Nigeria will be having their presidential election next year, just like Cameroon. Do you think Goodluck Jonathan will stand for the office of president?
Well, it's difficult to say because Goodluck Jonathan hasn't yet made his intentions known. Incidentally, I've known Goodluck Jonathan since 1999. I first met him in 1999 when he was the deputy governor of Bayelsa State. We organized a training seminar for newly elected governors in Abuja, and because his governor couldn't attend, he came to deputize for his governor, and I got to meet him for the first time. He's very simple, straightforward, easy to talk to gentleman. And so that's a breath of fresh air for most Nigerians who've had leaders that have been abrasive and very focused on themselves in the past. And so he has been very timid about his real intentions, but he's also said he wants to make sure that Nigeria has credible elections in 2011. He wants to focus on energy and corruption. And so his agenda is pretty clear, straightforward. My sense is that if he feels that he's delivering on those three agenda items, he may want to put himself forward for consideration. Or he may decide not to do so and to exit come 2011. Or he may even contest the elections, lose it, not win it, and accept the outcome.
With a credible northern politician as a running mate, could that not be possible for him?
Well, I think Nigerians are very good at this balancing act. But I'm also very sure that there are a number of southern politicians, such as the former governor of Cross River State, Peter Odili, who seems to have expressed interest in running. There are a lot of other northerners.
Still from the People's Democratic Party?
Yes, still from the ruling People's Democratic Party, who have also expressed interest in putting themselves forward. I understand that former President Ibrahim Babangida has said he too may be interested in the race. So there's a lot of uncertainty. But the one good thing, I should say, is that this bubbling positioning within the Nigerian body politic is still being done within the framework of an election that will be organized by a new independent election commission in Nigeria. That already is an improvement compared to what we experienced in 2007. And as long as the politicking takes place within the framework of political parties, I think that's good and fine for Nigeria, and ultimately Nigerians will decide who gets to govern them past 2011.
Are there no other credible, political parties that can run for the office as well of president,
I think
besides the PDP? No,
I think there are a number of political parties. The Action Congress was coming up as a strong opposition party. The AC, unfortunately, former President Atiku, who was the leader of that party, decamped and went back to the PDP. But you also have the ANPP, which is the parliamentary opposition. It has a number of senators and members of the House of Representatives, and also runs a number of governorships that may be fielding a candidate. There's also talk in Nigeria right now that all of the opposition parties may want to come together and form what they call in Nigeria the mega party, which would be an umbrella of all of the opposition parties, so that they can provide a viable, credible alternative to the PDP. Unless we forget, there are factions within the PDP as well. There are a number of personalities in the PDP who want the party to take a different track. Some people want the PDP to be more reformist in its approach. Others may think differently. And so it will be very interesting to see how the PDP organizes its primaries and whether the PDP still stays together by the time the primaries are over.
The major concern of Goodluck Jonathan is to make sure that there are free and fair elections next year. Do you think that if Nigeria has credible elections next year, the PDP will still be in power?
Well, the PDP, for all of its defaults, it's a strong political party because it won the majority in both houses and also won a number of governorships. What has been annoying about Nigerian elections in the past is that the PDP has the Election Commission has conducted poor elections, and the PDP, in some cases, have stolen elections they could have won anyways. Because in today's world of democratic governance, you don't need to win by 99%. You don't need to win 30 of the 36 governorships to be able to govern. And so even in states that were very favorable to the PDP, we still found instances of ballot stuffing and inflated results, which was unnecessary. And so my